Hi everybody, it's your teacher Meg. I just wanted to check in this week to talk about the discussion that's up regarding the Hildegard of Bingen. It's been so much fun for me to go through all of your replies to that discussion because it's just so wonderful. Two things really. One, how many different interpretations there are of that piece. And I'm of the opinion, and we'll get to this a little bit later in the course too, that once an artist makes something and kind of puts it out for other people to see, then there's a freedom on our part, and we kind of complete the circle when we bring our interpretation to it. And so in that sense, seeing all the different interpretations that everyone has been posting to the discussion has been just delightful. I've really enjoyed it. Everyone's got very inventive, thoughtful, creative ways of looking at it. In addition to that, the other thing that's been wonderful to observe in your discussion posts is how much observation of detail you're doing when you really mining down to the very, very small details that you notice that help you establish what the meaning is from the form. And that kind of looking deeply is something that it serves you well in art, but I think it serves you well in a lot of things in life. And there's not a lot of places that ask you to look that deeply as much as art does. So that's one of the reasons I really enjoy an assignment like this. And I hope you're enjoying it too. I think the back and forth discussion between everybody has been very enlightening, very interesting. And so good job on all of that. I also wanted to make sure you understood that sometimes when I reply to a particular post, you've noticed that I highlight things in pink and then I make a response to them. It doesn't mean that they're any better or worse than anybody else's observations. It just means that there's something about it that caught my eye or elicited a certain kind of reaction from me. And I'm bothered to add to it because I think maybe I can just add a little perspective or a little way of moving the conversation a little bit farther. So much of the conversation happens just between you students, and it's so vigorous and wonderful without me. But there's often just a little thing that makes me think, maybe you could learn this a little something more if I just added my perspective on it. So if I haven't commented directly on your post, it doesn't mean it wasn't good. It just means that somebody else said something just a little way that made me have a thought that came out of it. So I hope you're all enjoying the discussion. Also, the personal connections discussions are always so interesting, and I just enjoy them so much, especially all your reactions to each other's initial replies. So if you have any questions, if anything else comes up this week, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, have a great week, and I'll see you online.